Sa Disyembre 1, liwat naman dumdumon sa bugos nga kalibutan ng World AIDS Day. Ining tuigan nga hilikoton na nagaserbe nga pahanumdum sa paghimakas nga matap na ang stigma kaangod sa HIV. Paghatag pagtamod sa mga nagtaliwan bangod sa sininga pamalatian, kag ang pagpanikasog nga malabot ang tion nga ang HIV ang hindi na makabig nga public health threat. Sa Negros Occidental, ang pagpaninguha nga mapahaganhagan ng HIV, tutukan ta sa spotlight.
Sa mabot mga kapuliso ang World AIDS Day, December 1, 2023, ano bala ang mga nagkailaing na activities nga pwede naton pasakupan ang guti syempre suportahan ng aton mga kapuso diri sa Negros Occidental nga nagasuprer sang pamalatian nga HIV man ukon AIDS. With us this morning is ang aton abyan, isa ka pediatric infectious disease specialist, Dr. Elmer Baldin. Doc, good morning. Welcome to the program. Salamat. Merry Christmas. Miaga.
So good morning, Sir Adrian. Thank you for having me here. Usually meron the stigma that comes with AIDS. But what we want to promote in World AIDS Day is the awareness and to say that if you have AIDS, it doesn't mean it's a death sentence. There's hope, especially for people who have HIV. That's why we want to reach out, especially sa youth namon, for those young adults who are practicing mga non-safe practices in sex, to come and join us and be informed regarding AIDS and HIV.
As young as 14 to 12, 15 anyos, in Negros Occidental natapikan sa pamalatian. Let's talk about numbers this time. How are we faring? Bawo kabay pa? Nagnubo-nubo man ano man, Doc?
So if you talk about numbers, usually yung aton nga paglantaw sa AIDS, especially sa Negros Occidental, usually from 1986 to July of 2023, the latest numbers we have for Negros Occidental only is 1,333 cases. But if you talk about Bacolod City, it's 1,022. And from January to July of 2023, for Bacolod City, we have 72 new cases, which are diagnosed by our treatment hubs, which are found usually in Corazon, Locsin, Cadiz City District Hospital, and Cabangcalan City. For Negros Occidental, we have 150 new cases of HIV/AIDS.
That's very recent.
Yes,
captured cases.
Yes, for July, you have 18 in Bacolod, new cases yan and 20 in Negros Occidental.
Kamusta ang treatment? Do we have enough supply from the Department of Health?
So the Department of Health is very supportive when it comes to the HIV/AIDS treatment. So you have enough supply, especially for our patients, and those medicines are again free of charge. Wala sila bayaran. They just have to go to the treatment hub. They get registered. They get tested. We do some labs in order to check other parameters. Then that's the treatment. So we give it to them. They schedule usually once a month. If there's good treatment response, usually 3 months, 6 months. More or less, if treated early, gaka-control man ang symptoms nila.
Doc, this I wanted to know, no? Dugay ko na ginugusto ipamangkot. Nga bala, apisar nga libre ang bulong available man pagkatapos may mga support and nagkailangan yung core groups man sa mga LGU kag sa ato naman mga hospitals like the regional hospital nga ang iban when diagnosed nagsugod treatment nga naga-isol nga wala ginatapos.
So that's a good question. Actually, for the last from 1986 to 2023, for the Region 6 Western Visayas number, we have 7,000 plus cases. But out of those 7,000 plus, sometimes 4,000, only 2/3 of them or 1/3 of them would go on to get treated. Because number one, there's still the stigma that if you have HIV, it's the end of the world, wala na pag-asa, my family will not accept me. But that is not true. Because again, like you said, we have support groups, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have medtechs who know how to manage these HIV cases and know what medicines to give to them. So I guess it's part of our awareness and promotion in order to eliminate the stigma of HIV/AIDS, especially here in Bacolod City and Negros Occidental.
Yes. Ari naman doko, ano mensahe nimo? Ano mensahe sa aton mga kapuso sa regional hospital kag mga kaangay mga eksperto agot ti mapaiway ta na ang paglaptas ng sininga pamalatian?
So for HIV, it's usually transmitted through the sexual route. So please, for those, especially kung di ko kabalo kung ano ang status ng partner mo, practice give safe sex. So we say use the condom, other contraceptives in order to decrease the spread of HIV/AIDS, especially sa mga aton mga community. And number 2, we want to raise awareness again that if you think you have symptoms of HIV or if you think your partner has HIV, you can always come to the treatment hubs to get treated, to get tested in order to know your HIV status.
Go ahead, invite our kapuso in the region nga suportahan ang mga nagkailaing na activities para sa atong 2023 World AIDS Day. Go ahead, Dr. Balbin.
So again, on December 1, we will have our World AIDS Day activity at the Bacolod City College Activity Center. Again, 1:30 p.m. we will start with the motorcade, the caravan. We have testimonials. We have free testing for those who wants to know their HIV/AIDS status. We also have Zumba, candlelighting ceremony, and we also have different groups who will give their on how they manage AIDS and how they got through the disease, especially.
Doc, thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yes,
Good morning.
thank you, sir. Thank you.